Alright, so the Victoria's Secret fashion show has been cancelled. Cancelado. No más. And I'm sorry if this is old news, but I feel like it's still relevant and I wanted to talk about it and share my perspective on it and just have an open conversation about what was going on there. So if you know me, you know that I am a huge Victoria's Secret Angels, runway show, whatever fan. I used to host viewing parties for the Victoria's Secret fashion shows. I just love the whole deal. And I'm obsessed with the Angels, Adriana Lima, Alessandra Ambrosio, Candace. I mean, I love them all. So I was a big fan. Of course, now times are changing in a really, really good way. We have a lot of brands that their main goal is to empower women and be body positive and accepting and comfortable, which I obviously think is really great. I myself am a very body positive person. I used to struggle a lot with body image as a young model, and I've grown into somebody that is so confident in myself and knows the true value of health and not just trying to like be skinny for modeling. I truly think that all bodies are beautiful, and whether you're big, small, tall, short, physically able, physically disabled, all of it is gorgeous and amazing. So I'm glad that we are heading into a direction where all body types are much more accepted than they have been in the past. So there are a lot of brands evolving that definitely have that as their like motto, such as Fenty, you know, Rihanna's lingerie brand. Like when her show came to market and it was every kind of body and skin tone you could ever imagine, the world just freaked out. I freaked out. Like now I have viewing parties for the Fenty fashion show. The production of it all is amazing and it's so inclusive and empowering. I literally love everything about it, and it sort of made the Victoria's Secret fashion show look extremely outdated. Like nobody can say that the Victoria's Secret fashion show wasn't like legendary. It hosted all of the most famous people in the world, all the top supermodels, and this has been going on for decades. So obviously it was a great show and beautifully produced and all that jazz. It just became something where the only girls who booked the show were girls between 5'10" and 6 feet who are like under 110 pounds, which I don't know, my opinion on that is, I don't even want to say 50-50, but it's just conflicted in my head because those are the top supermodels who have worked really hard to get where they are in their career. They put a lot of focus on their body health and their physical fitness and things like that. So it's sort of like the cherry on top of an already thriving career as a supermodel. So that was sort of like their reward for all of their hard work that they had put into their career. But also you can't just have one body type in all your ads, in all the commercials, in all your runway shows, as a brand that takes up 30% of a market. I literally just checked and Victoria's Secret has like 24% of the market share or something, and that's down from 2017, which they had like 31% of the market share. So in other words, Victoria's Secret is making the most money out of any lingerie brand, but I'm sure now, that stat was from 2019, and I'm sure now that we're in 2021, Fenty is probably getting right there with Victoria's Secret, if not surpassing it. So anyways, I am sad that like this iconic fashion show that I as a model and most all models have like always dreamed of being in is over. I am sad about that, but I am happy that we are moving in a direction where all bodies are accepted, and not just accepted, but actually seen as gorgeous and beautiful, and get to make it on the main stage of these runway shows for brands that are just much more accepting and diverse. When I was doing my research for this video, I also heard that one of the like CEOs or creators of Victoria's Secret has ties to Epstein. They're still uncovering more and more. One of those things being that he like disguised himself as a Victoria's Secret scout to lure a model to his hotel. So there are a lot of sketchy things going on there, and I'm sure you guys, we probably don't even know a lot of the sketchy things that went on, you know, behind Victoria's Secret doors. I am hearing a lot of models who have come out and talked about how they called them fat or, you know, didn't let them in the show because of their skin tone or, you know, whatever it may be. They're just really hypercritical of girls' bodies, which I get it. They had their signature brand. Every girl looked the same. They were inclusive of different skin tones, but same exact body types on every single girl. And yeah, that's just not how brands thrive now. I think in the 80s or whatever, it was like really cool to look up to these brands and almost think of the Victoria's Secret brand as like unachievable, and that made people want to go buy it, I guess. But now I think people like to see more relatable girls in their ads and want to just have like brand support. They want to shop brands that support their body type and what they look like so that they feel comfortable shopping from that brand. And also it's really special when a brand has a voice, like they stand for something, whether that's, you know, the environment or animal rights or just like female empowerment, whatever it might be. And I feel like Victoria's Secret didn't really have something that they were standing for. Whereas, you know, Fenty and these other emerging lingerie brands are much more driven by some sort of social good. But you know what? And I will stick to this even today. In my opinion, something that Victoria's Secret did promote was confidence. When those girls strutted down the runway, I would almost get like teary-eyed. I mean, they have worked so hard to get there, and they're finally achieving their dreams, and they're showing their whole body out on the runway and feeling confident and sexy. And even when I walk into Victoria's Secret, the store, to shop, a lot of their styles are just very empowering and encourage confidence and just like showing your more sexy side. So I still like Victoria's Secret, no shade. I do appreciate that they are doing a little bit of rebranding because their parent company, L Brand, I think it's called, has said that their messaging doesn't fit with their overall brand anymore. Apparently all their other brands were evolving and Victoria's Secret just was not, and they weren't really willing to. Like, a lot of the casting directors have come out and said like they're not gonna hire more curvy girls for their runway shows. So, you know, I think it's time for a change. I don't know about you guys, I've been seeing Victoria's Secret ads with a lot more inclusive body types, and I think that is awesome. So they are making some changes. I don't know who was fired and who was hired, but they are making changes and taking steps in the right direction. I still shop at Victoria's Secret. I love their underwear, not gonna lie. They're like my favorite underwear to buy. Their bras are meh, but I love their underwear and I will still shop there because I think they fit great and are decent quality for what you're paying. Being a model and somebody who was such a big fan of the Victoria's Secret fashion show, it definitely came as a shock when they just completely canceled the show. So I guess I just wanted to come on here and talk about just like the importance of inclusivity and acceptance in these brands' development. As a brand, it's important to include in your branding the type of girls that you're trying to sell to, and that's a lot more than just that one specific body type. So there's my thoughts on the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I do love watching the Fenty fashion shows, so we at least still have one thing to like look forward to in the lingerie fashion show department. I will definitely be having viewing parties for that fashion show from here on out because they are so fun and I love watching them and getting my girlfriends together and just having like a fun wine, girls' night, lingerie, fashion show event. So fun. You guys should let me know your thoughts on Victoria's Secret as a brand. Do you still shop there? And what you think about them canceling the show. Do you support Fenty? Are you excited that they've kind of taken the stage of like the best lingerie brand? Tell me your thoughts. I am curious. Let's start a conversation in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you there. I'll be responding to them. Bye guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, join the fam here on YouTube, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!